we are going to the last technology of today's event. And thank you everyone so much for staying online with us. And once again, I'd like to apologize because we do have some time delay, but I think we enjoy this event very much. So let's welcome Mr. Niti Ati, the CEO of FleXARs. He's going to talk about antifouling and the antibacterial film. Thank you so much, Niti.
And the slide, okay?
Yes, also, let's go.
Okay, let me start. So, hello everyone. My name is Niti Ati from NASDAQ, Thailand. So actually, I established a company called the FleXAR Technology. And today I would like to introduce you about the FleXAR. This is the anti-fouling film to protect your surface and shift the world. So actually, the origin of this project come from the barnacle fouling on the ship hull in the seawater, but we can extend the application for this film to be the antimicrobials in the medical sector and also the food packaging applications. So in case of the antimicrobial technology nowadays, we can use the UV light, biocide coating, and also the nanoparticles to prevent the microbial or virus or bacteria accumulation on the material surface to prevent the pandemic. But this current technology is high toxic, harmful, and non-environmental friendly. So as we know, the COVID-19 has a lot of dead people around the world. So not only the antimicrobial in the medical sector, for the food packaging itself, so it's required protection and preservation. For the next generation smart food packaging, we need to keep freshness, need the antimicrobial properties to extend the shelf life and to prevent the direct contact to the food. And the packaging itself can communication with the consumers. So based on this requirement, the FleXAR film can be applied for the smart food packaging, especially for the antimicrobial. So the FleXAR film is an anti-fouling surface that has a super amplifovicity. This is a water and oil repellent. It's high transparency, durability, and flexible. And it can scalability for the large area film. It's eco-friendly and cost-effective compared to the other alternative technologies. So this one, I show the water droplet and the oil droplet repellent on the FleXAR film surface. The top one is a water droplet and the bottom one is the oil droplet. So you can see that the liquid is run off the film surface. So this is because the key technology is on the FleXAR film. We have a unique nanostructure that made of the lithography in the roll-to-roll nano imprint lithography process. And the film can be scaled up by the roll-to-roll process to the 30 centimeter width and 300 meter length in the film roll. And also at the backside, it has an adhesive layer that can make the film can attach on any material surface as a sticker. So this one also show the various liquid repellent, water, and on the right top is ethylene glycol, and bottom one is a milk and also the coffee. So that means the film has a cell cleaning properties, and to prevent the liquid attached on the film, so we can obtain the anti-fouling and antimicrobial properties. So we did the testing for the biofilm formation on the FleXAR film compared to the Teflon materials. So we found that FleXAR film can reduce the biofilm formation 25% compared to the Teflon. So this means the FleXAR film has better antibacterial properties compared to the Teflon that is very expensive materials. So nowadays, I use the soft lithography or the casting process to make FleXAR film. So the maximum film size nowadays is like 10 to 10 square centimeters up to 40 by 40 square centimeters. But in the future, we would like to use a roll-to-roll manufacturing process that we can scale up the film to the width of 35 centimeters and the length of 300 meters. So currently, we are working with the ITRI in Taiwan for the roll-to-roll process. And the target customer is for the medical and food applications. We can use it in a hospital and a nursery. We can apply the film for the antimicrobial in the public area, like a mass transit system and the handrail and the supermarket. And also for the unique application in the marine, we can wrap the ship by the film and to prevent the barnacle fouling to reduce the ship deck and reduce the fuel consumption. So for the product proposition, the FleXAR film has a green technology with the environmental friendly. So the price of the film is like $30 US per square meter. And the global market size is around $10 billion US. And we predict that in Thailand, if we can launch this film, we will obtain like $30 million US within 5 years. For the business model canvas, regarding to the value proposition, that is a super ampliphobicity with the antifouling properties and also the antimicrobial properties. So we can apply it to the marine segment, medical segment, and antibacterial in the medical and the food applications. So yeah, this one, if we use the B2B2C business model, so we obtain $25 million US within 5 years for the revenue. So what we need now, we need to scale up the film for the commercial prototype and the mass production. We need to find the partners and the investor for the funding of $1 million US and work closely with the NASDAQ and ITRI to launch this film in the global market in next year. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Niti. Thank you so much. Okay, before we wrap up the event, also if you are interested to talk to FleXAR, please just scan this QR code to provide your information to us.